So this is going to be a quick review on the Black Maurader Rapier. The design is based off of the Dread Pirate Roberts in the movie The Princess Bride that Wesley uses. And this is just going to be a quick review about that. And so I'm going to take it out of its scabbard. The scabbard is made out of leather with some stitching on the back and a steel top and a steel bottom, at least I believe it is, with a little pirate skull and crossbones at the bottom there, if you can see that. So yeah, and just first glance at it, you might notice that, hey, the blade isn't black. Well, because I didn't like the black that first came with the sword, and so I decided to take it off. I used a wire wheel along with a Scotch-Brite pad, and it took it off with a little bit of elbow grease. It came off quite nicely. So just some details about the sword itself. It is 1 pound, 14 ounces, and the length of the blade itself is 32 inches, and the overall length of the sword is 38 and 1/4 inches. And the points of balance is about oops. About right there. So about 3.5 inches from the cross guard. So not too bad. Has a very good balance. And it is made of high carbon steel. Don't know exactly how high of carbon, but the quality of it actually is pretty good. Solid hilt. It's sturdy. There's no wiggle or anything, no jingling. So very, very sturdy. And the pommel is peened at the end. So there's no nut, it's peened. So no big deal about that. Where it's made is in India. So I'm not sure if you can tell or not. No, you can't really tell with the print on this, but it's made in India, and so probably shouldn't be using it for actual fighting. You can use this for stage fighting. That is no problem. It has reasonable flex to it. If you can see that, it's reasonable. But if you're going to be using a sword for actual fencing, you don't want to be using this because it doesn't have enough flex at the tip. You want to have a blade that's much more flexible than that if you're going to be fencing against someone else. But for a stage combat, it is no problem. Or for reenactments, it is no problem with that. The blade is a diamond shape. So that means, usually, or sometimes you'll have a fuller going down. This blade is a diamond-shaped blade. And the hilt is simple. It's based off of the Wesley's sword, or the Dread Pirate Roberts sword in The Princess Bride. So very, very simple swept hilt with 2 rings and a simple cross guard. And a pommel. And I like the pommel, actually. I actually, overall, I like it. And it has a pleather wrapped grip on it. So it has wood underneath this, and then it's wrapped with pleather. So there you go. Overall, I really, really like it. I will be using this for reenactment stuff. I will not be able to actually use this for actual fencing because it's just too stiff of a blade. But it should do quite nicely for reenactment and stage fighting. And it's very, very light. It's very quick and nimble. So, yeah, not that bad. Hope you enjoy this. Have a good day.